Hello and welcome to New Hope for Today. My name is Pastor Andrew Hise, and I'm the pastor of New Hope Friends Church in Goldsboro, North Carolina. As I think about my day and I think about the words that I say, I talk a lot, and I say a lot of words in a day, but two words that I say probably the most are words that are normally a response to someone asking how I am. They're words that I say to my wife quite often, two words, and maybe they're words you say a lot as well. And of course, those words are, "I'm tired." I'm tired, and even right now, I can feel it. I can sense, even in my soul, there's just a tiredness. My life has changed a lot in the last couple of weeks, and I've had a lot more put on me, and so we can feel the weight of those things. There's a tiredness that comes from just being, having things on us, having burdens on us. We all have the desire to want to be, like for me, I want to be a good dad. I want to be a good husband. I want to be a good pastor. And so we feel the weight of those things in our life. And maybe today you're right there with me. You're just thinking, man, I'm tired. And that's okay. It's okay to be tired. But the thing is, I think, how do we get out of this tiredness? Well, for some of us, we just need to sleep more, or we need to figure out how to sleep more. But for some of us, that's just not the case. It's simply we feel overwhelmed, or we feel the burden of all of these things in our life kind of crushing us. You see, I think Jesus never, he felt all of those same things. He's not unaware of the fact that all of us feel at times overwhelmed, or feel tired, or overburdened. Because he himself, I think, felt these very things. I think of when he was tempted by Satan in the wilderness. He had spent 40 days fasting. He was hungry. He was tired. He was overwhelmed in his spirit. He knew what it was to feel the weight of the temptations of the world, the weight of the world on him. And so I think when he uttered these words in Matthew chapter 11, verse 28, that he knew exactly what we feel. And he knows exactly what I'm feeling right now. He knows exactly what you're feeling right now. And this is what he says: "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light." See, there are two commands here. And I think if we're going to face the tiredness in our life, we need to cling to these two commands. The first one here is, come to me. Come to me. Today, when we're feeling tired, we're feeling overwhelmed, we must simply come. Come to Jesus. Take our burdens to him. And there's a promise here. When we come to him, he will give us rest. Then there's a second thing here, a second thing that we not only come, but we take something on. And you might say, I can't take another thing on. Andrew, you don't understand. My schedule is full. It's full to the brim. And so when I look at my phone and I look at my calendar, there's nothing else I can put in there. And I'm right there with you. A lot going on right now. But Jesus says, wait a second. Take my burden. Take my yoke on you. Learn from me. For I will get in there. You will find rest for your souls. What he's saying is, you got to reorient your priorities. What's the most important burden? What's the most important thing? It's Jesus. It's putting him in our life in a way that holds everything else together, the way that our life is oriented towards him. And he says, when you do that, even in the midst of your tiredness, you'll find rest for your souls. I pray today that you'll first come to Jesus. And second, take on yourself this orientation of your life to be oriented towards Jesus. When you do that, you're going to find rest. New Hope for Today is a video devotional released on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is recorded by Pastor Andrew Hise of New Hope Friends Church. New Hope Friends Church is located in Goldsboro, North Carolina at 4451 U.S. Highway 70 East. New Hope for Today. Strength for today, hope for tomorrow.